Are you feeling tired all the time? Is hitting the snooze button your morning ritual? What if I told you that skipping just a few hours of sleep each night is doing more than just making you groggy? It could be silently wrecking your health in ways you've never imagined. In the next few minutes, we're going to uncover the 10 shocking consequences of chronic sleep deprivation that go far beyond just feeling tired. Stay with me, because what you learn today might just save your life. Before we dive in, if you're interested in living a healthier, happier life, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. All right, let's get started. We all know that feeling of being a bit off after a poor night's sleep, but when that becomes the norm, your body and brain start to pay a heavy price. Let's break down the 10 major consequences, starting with number 10, cognitive impairment. Think of your brain like a high-performance computer. Sleep is when it runs its maintenance programs, clears out junk files, and solidifies memories. When you're sleep deprived, it's like trying to run complex software on a computer that hasn't been shut down in weeks. Your ability to think clearly, concentrate, and solve problems plummets. Simple tasks become difficult, and your creativity takes a nosedive. You might find yourself rereading the same sentence over and over, or forgetting why you walked into a room. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. It seriously impacts your performance at work, school, and in your daily life. Moving on to consequence number 9, mood swings and mental health issues. Have you ever noticed how irritable and short-tempered you are after a sleepless night? That's your brain's emotional centers, particularly the amygdala, going into overdrive. Without enough sleep, you lose the ability to regulate your emotions effectively. Small frustrations can feel like major crises. Over time, chronic sleep deprivation is strongly linked to more serious mental health conditions, including anxiety disorders and depression. Sleep is crucial for emotional resilience, and when you don't get enough, you're leaving yourself vulnerable to a constant state of emotional turmoil. If you're struggling, please remember that it's okay to seek help from a mental health professional. Number 8 is a big one, weakened immune system. While you sleep, your immune system produces protective proteins called cytokines. These are your body's frontline soldiers against infection and inflammation. When you're sleep deprived, your body produces fewer of these cytokines, leaving you more susceptible to getting sick. Ever wonder why you always seem to catch a cold when you're stressed and not sleeping well? This is why. Your body just doesn't have the resources to fight off viruses and bacteria effectively. Consistently good sleep is one of the best and easiest ways to keep your immune system strong and ready for action. Let's talk about number 7, increased risk of accidents. This is a truly scary one. Drowsy driving is just as dangerous as drunk driving. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration estimates that fatigue is a cause in thousands of fatal car crashes each year, but it's not just behind the wheel. A lack of sleep impairs your coordination, reaction time, and judgment, increasing your risk of accidents at work, at home, or even just walking down the street. It's a sobering reminder that being sleep deprived doesn't just affect you, it can endanger the lives of others as well. Coming in at number 6, weight gain and obesity. This might surprise some of you, but there's a powerful link between sleep and your waistline. Sleep deprivation messes with the hormones that control your appetite. It decreases leptin, the hormone that tells you you're full, and increases ghrelin, the hormone that stimulates hunger. The result? You feel hungrier, and you're more likely to crave high-fat, high-carbohydrate comfort foods. On top of that, when you're tired, you have less energy to exercise. It's a vicious cycle that makes weight gain almost inevitable for many chronic poor sleepers. Next up, number 5, increased risk of type 2 diabetes. This ties directly into our last point. Lack of sleep affects how your body processes glucose, the sugar your cells use for energy. When you're sleep deprived, your body's sensitivity to insulin, the hormone that helps regulate blood sugar, decreases. This condition, known as insulin resistance, means your body has to work harder to control blood sugar levels. Over time, this can lead to chronically high blood sugar and significantly increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. So, a good night's sleep is literally an investment in your metabolic health. Now for number 4, cardiovascular problems. Your heart and blood vessels do a lot of healing and repair work while you sleep. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to high blood pressure, inflammation, and increased levels of stress hormones, all of which put a huge strain on your cardiovascular system. Studies have consistently shown that people who get less than 6 hours of sleep per night have a much higher risk of heart attack and stroke. It's a silent threat, but a very real one. Protecting your heart starts with protecting your sleep. Consequence number 3 is something we can all relate to: accelerated aging of the skin. They don't call it beauty sleep for nothing. During deep sleep, your body increases blood flow to the skin and rebuilds its collagen, which prevents sagging and wrinkles. When you cut that process short, your skin can't repair itself from daily damage. This leads to dull skin, fine lines, and dark circles under the eyes. Chronic sleep deprivation also increases levels of the stress hormone cortisol, which can break down skin collagen and elastin, the very proteins that keep your skin smooth and elastic. At number 2, we have decreased libido. This is a topic that doesn't get discussed enough. Lack of sleep can be a major passion killer for both men and women. For men, sleep deprivation has been shown to lower testosterone levels, which directly impacts sex drive. For everyone, the sheer exhaustion, increased stress, and moodiness that come with being tired are enough to push any thoughts of intimacy to the back burner. It's a fundamental aspect of well-being that is deeply connected to how well rested you are. Finally, we arrive at our last and perhaps most profound consequence: increased risk of chronic diseases, including cancer. This is the culmination of many of the issues we've already discussed. The combination of a weakened immune system, chronic inflammation, and hormonal imbalances creates an environment in the body where diseases can thrive. Research has suggested links between poor sleep and an increased risk for certain types of cancer, such as breast, colon, and prostate cancer. While the connection is complex and still being studied, it's clear that sleep is a foundational pillar of long-term health, and neglecting it can have devastating, life-altering consequences. So, there you have it: 10 serious, scientifically backed reasons why you need to prioritize your sleep. It's not a luxury. It's a biological necessity, just like breathing, eating, and drinking water. From impairing your brain and wrecking your mood to increasing your risk of car accidents, diabetes, heart disease, and even cancer, the cost of chronic sleep deprivation is far too high to ignore. I know it's not always easy. Life is busy, and stress can make it hard to unwind. But start small. Try creating a relaxing bedtime routine. Dim the lights. Put away your phone an hour before bed. Maybe read a book or take a warm bath. Aim for a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. Even small changes can make a huge difference in the quality of your sleep and, by extension, the quality of your life. Your health is your most valuable asset. Don't let a lack of sleep steal it from you. Take this information and use it to make a positive change. You deserve to feel your best, and it all starts with a good night's sleep. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has opened your eyes to the critical importance of sleep. What's the one thing you're going to try to improve your sleep hygiene? Let me know in the comments below. I love reading your thoughts and suggestions. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who might need to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can join us for our next video. Until then, take care and sleep well.